Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a great day and welcome back to another tips and tricks video from your professional hardstock bronze player. Now, before we begin, I want to thank everyone from the last video for the likes and feedback you have given me. And let's try to get 25 likes this time, guys. And last but not least, if you guys enjoy any of the gameplay in the background, I do stream on Fridays and Saturdays from 9 to 10 p.m. CST. Without further ado, let's begin. So, tip number 1, and these tips and tricks will be for, I guess, new players mainly, but they'll also serve, I guess, for a function for maybe some older players returning to the game, or even professional players. You never know. But tip number 1, which is a tip everyone should know and is pretty vital, is change your settings. Now, if you are new or play the game regularly, you know how important settings are now. Now, there is no exact setting to go pro. Everyone is different, so definitely play around with your settings. But some settings I recommend is changing your crosshair as well as video settings, because FPS in a game like Valorant is really needed. So I recommend bringing all your settings to the lowest for your video. But if you do enjoy having a beautiful game, then feel free to keep all of it high. But whatever works for you is just makes happy, I guess. Now let's move on to tip number 2. Communication is key. In a game like Valorant, team play is very important. So that is why I recommend learning maps and callouts so that you can better support your team with knowledge of enemy positions and areas in which you died. Now if you aren't comfortable with using your voice chat or simply don't have a mic, Valorant has other ways in which you can help your teammates with the in-game ping system as well as typing. But do keep in mind, please do not be toxic. Nobody likes a toxic player. And really, if you wouldn't say it to someone in real life, don't say it. It's really not worth it. Also, if you have a toxic player in your game and you would like to mute them, Valorant has an option for that as well. Uh, all you'd need to do is open your, I'm pretty sure it's settings, and in the background it'll show you what to do, but I'm pretty sure you open settings, you just click the mute button on them. But now, let's go into tip number 3, which I guess is sort of useful in the background. I'll show you some on how to do it. I'll explain how to do it. But learning how to jump peek. Now, peeking is also a very important skill to learn in a game like Valorant because of how useful it is, right? Now, for example, think of it like this: if you're taking normal peeks, right, then there's a pretty high chance of you dying, and it ends up being a 4v5. Now, a jump peek is when you take advantage of momentum and you just quickly swing around the corner to get any enemy positions and just some quick knowledge so that it like decreases your chance of getting shot and dying, and you don't risk that chance of there being a 4v5. Now, to do this, you'll want to jump peek with your knife instead of your weapon, since it'll be faster. After you've equipped your knife, turn around the angle you want to peek from. Let's say you want to peek from the right side of a wall. Go towards the edge of the wall, and as soon as you're near it, jump and use the W to move forward. After you've gained some momentum, look a little to the left and press S to get back in cover. Now, obviously, this depends on which side of the wall you're from. It's either left or right, but the two keys will be the same as S and W and S. Now, you can always use things like your mouse to just fling your crosshair on just to get more knowledge, but yeah, that's about it. So, number 4, and I guess this trick or tip really applies to everyone because of how often you see it in games. And if you are a pro player, then you definitely know what I'm talking about. But know how to play your role. Now, in but this mainly happens in both bronze and plat lobbies. Just really depends on the player themselves. But people or players play their roles in the complete opposite way. Like, for example, if you're playing a character like Sage, you just step back and support your team. Now, feel free to play a battle Sage, but remember, you are a support character and you do need to help your team. Don't be that Sage who just plays a freaking like a freaking duelist, right? And then you get mad at your teammates for not helping you. Like, that's not what Sage is for. Uh, yeah. So just don't go head first into bullet hell. So learn how to play your agent and their classes. If you're new to the game, I recommend agents like Killjoy, Sage, or even Phoenix, as I feel these are the easiest agents to learn. Killjoy is just really lineups, I guess, turns. Sage, healing, walls, even more healing. And Phoenix is just every starter's duelist, I guess. Uh, and one last thing, don't have too many mains. Stay to about maybe three. Well, I think three is even stretching it, but three at most. I mean, obviously you can try out all the agents and see which ones you fit best which better fit your purpose, but don't have like five different mains because then you end up confusing a lot of the controls and things just get really messy. So, uh, I mean, a lot of I guess if your aim isn't that good, then your agent skills are definitely going to be a lot better. So definitely learn how to play your agent and how they function and how you can better support your team for gameplay. So this is the last tip for the video, tip number 5, which is now this next tip is gonna be like a 2-in-1 deal. You need to know how to manage your eco in your team as well as keep track of your team's abilities, ultimates, as well as guns. Now what I mean by this is if you hold tab, it'll pull up your leaderboard, right? Now this is where you can see both you and the enemies economy, ultimates, how far away from it is, if anything's ready. All of this is good for like pre-planning rounds, I guess. So if the enemy has their ultimates ready and your team has maybe one or two ultimates ready, wait for the enemy team to use their ultimates, and once most of your team has their ultimates, just fully send it. Now with agents like Reyna or anyone who has like a low ultimate requirement, Cypher, Reyna, etc., I think that using their ultimates as soon as you get it, especially on agents like Cypher and Reyna, is really good because Reyna can just push in and just murder everyone and get out, and Cypher you just get a lot of knowledge, and I guess that's in a game like Valorant, knowledge is key to survival. Uh, yeah, well, that's all the tips and tricks for today, guys. It's a pretty short video, it's 7 minutes, I think, plus or minus, but yeah. If you guys do like any of the content that I've shown in the background, this was a comp match, and I'm so close to silver, guys. So I'll be hitting silver pretty soon, actually, if you think about it. And I'll make tips and tricks from a silver player. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy that video, which I hope you did, do not forget to subscribe, like, and leave a notification. If you guys want to see if you guys do want me to make any lineup videos for Omen, Nia, or just how to play agents, then do comment down below on what you'd like to see me make or do. And if you have any game suggestions, do hit the comments and check out my Twitch because I do interact a lot with my community there. And guess that's about it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye now.